Hello guys, so today I will be showing you the best way, or would I say one of the best ways to actually convert your dollars from your Payoneer directly into your Naira account. And for the purpose of this video, we will be using 6 different platforms and be able to compare each of them, having using practical sessions, trying to convert money to Naira to see which of them would give us the best rate and the more reason why you should use our services. So I will just cut to the chase here and say that this video is more of an advert to let you know the reason why you should use our services, and also you want to be able to compare the rates and see which one will be more beneficial to you. So for the purpose of this video, I've been able to create like I've done the calculation already, but this is what we're going to be doing. So we'll be using from Payoneer to your local Naira account, from Payoneer to your local USD, from Payoneer to Gray, from Payoneer to GigPay, from Payoneer to RateFi, and from Payoneer to Seven. So basically, Seven is our services, and we'll be showing you reasons why you should be able to bank with us. So first off, to withdraw from your Payoneer to your Naira account, our base amount for today will be $500. So to withdraw from your Payoneer to your Naira account, all you just have to do is to make sure that you already have your Naira account added. Click on withdraw and transfer, manage bank account, and I already have it added here. This is my local Nigerian Naira account, right? So I just go to withdraw and transfer and click on withdraw to bank. And next thing will be for me to do what? USD balance. That's where I have the money, and this is my local Naira account. I click on that and it asks me how much I want to withdraw. Click on 500. Just 1 second. So when you click on 500, Payoneer calculates the money and tell you how much will be your receiving amount. So this is what you'll be receiving, 688,136, which is what we have here already, 688,136. But mind you, this amount might be bound to change depending on how soon the rates are going to go up or come down. So the next option will be from Payoneer to your local USD. Now, to withdraw from your Payoneer to your local USD, all you just have to do is go through the same option, but this time around I'll be using my local USD account. That's my domiciliary account. This is it here. I click on that option to change the selected bank, and then I come here, click on the amount, 500 USD, same, which is our base amount for today. And Payoneer also gives me what will be the receiving amount. So for this option, Payoneer will be sending $492 to my local USD. And mind you, you know that once they send this, you have to wait for like 2 to 3 days before you can get it. The last one I did took me about, I think 2 days. And for this, you also still have to go to the bank and make sure that you're getting either $100 notes or $50 notes, because anything less than 100 or 50, the money changers would definitely not pay you enough money for that. So let's say in this case now you have 492 cents to your local Naira, your local USD account. You have to make sure to withdraw just $450 so you can get the best rate. But in the case where you want to, let's say, withdraw everything, you have to calculate 450 first. So for today's video, we'll be using the rate from Gray, which is the best rate at the moment, 1509.75. As you can see, GigPay currently has 1505 and RateFi has 1467.61. So we are going to be using the rate from Gray. So when you want to use this, you say 1509.75. Definitely the money changers will not add 75 for you. So let's just say 1509. So you come here, and how much are you getting? 492. Mind you, 450 just has the whole denominations in 100 and 50s. So we'll do 450 first. You do 450 first here. Sorry about that. And 450 times 1509 equals 679,050. We have 679,050. So we now have $42 left from here. If you had to do, from here, if you had to just do 450, you have $42 left. Most of the time, the money changers will less about 200 if you are supposed to do amount like 20, 10. Sometimes they even tell you they don't buy that. So best option, let's just say we're using less 200. So we'll say 1509, which is the normal exchange rate, minus 200 Naira. We now have 1309 times times 42, which I doubt they will even sell, but for the purpose of this video, let's just use that. So 54,978 plus the 450 we changed earlier, plus 679,050 equals 734028. So here we have 734028. That's how we came about this number. So the next one will be from Payoneer to Gray. From your Payoneer to Gray, it has been confirmed that Gray doesn't accept USD, so you have to use GBP. And to do that, you have to convert your money from dollars to pounds. You come to your home page, click on the dollar account, and then click on convert. Come here and click on convert. So when you click on convert, Payoneer asks you how much you want to transfer. You have to select the balance from USD balance to GBP, since we are sending from USD to GBP, and then the amount 500, which is our base amount. You get the rate and you see what Payoneer tells you. So now Payoneer deducts 2.50 USD from the $500 before they even convert. So basically what Payoneer is going to convert for you will be 497.5, yeah, when you minus 2.5 from $500, 497.5, which is their fee. So 497.5 times this 0.788. I think this has changed because when I did it, it was, so let's just say 497.5, 497.5 times 0.788, 392.03. So this is why we're having 392.03 GBP. So this is just to convert. After you convert, you still have to now send to your Gray. So on sending to your Gray, Payoneer will deduct 1.99%. And I was able to calculate 1.99% for the one I did, and it came up to 7.79, and that will now give you 384.13. So this means that what Payoneer sends to your Gray account would be 384.13, and by then you should have, I would not be using that option because I definitely would not waste my money. By then you should have been here already. That's after you already have your Payoneer in after your Payoneer might have converted the dollars for you to GBP. You would see that this your GBP will now be showing 500. So you come here, click on withdraw and transfer, and then you go to the withdraw to bank. You should have already added all your bank accounts. So your pounds account should have been added here, and I already have one from Wells Fargo. Sorry, from Clear Junction. That's the GBP account. Since I don't have balance in my GBP, it won't work. I'm not sure it will, since I don't have. So this is my GBP account, Clear Junction, and if you notice, amount available for withdrawal is less than allowed minimum. So I don't have anything, that's why it's not working. But I was able to do the calculation. So once they are able to send to your Gray account, at this point Payoneer now charges £7, that's 7.79 pounds, and what is sent to your Gray account will now be 384.13. Now this is not the end of it. Gray also will go ahead and collect a deposit fee, and that deposit fee amounts to 3.88, yeah, from what I have here, that's 3.88 pounds. So once they deduct that from 384.13, it now gets to 380.25. So 380.25 pounds will now be what will be deposited finally into your Gray account. So all you now have to do is just to go to your, by then you should have your GBP balance here showing 380.25. All you just have to do is click on send money, send to your bank account. So this way you're just trying to send the pounds and convert it straight into your Naira account. So since amount here is 380.25, we'll be using their rate, which is obviously the best. We have 724,907.36. So based on the calculation I did before, the amount was lesser. Okay, I think it's the same thing, 724,907.36. Yeah, 724,907.36. Yeah, so this is what you have when you use Gray. And then the next one will be Payoneer to GigPay. For Payoneer to GigPay, you can actually transfer with USD instead of having to convert to GBP. So for Payoneer to GigPay, this is what you just do. You make sure you already have your USD account that you created from GigPay here already. And I already have one here, which is Wells Fargo. This is a GigPay USD account. I click on 500, and then see how much Payoneer sends as receiving amount. Let's see. So Payoneer sends $492 as receiving amount. Now, when Payoneer sends this $492 to the GigPay USD account, which is this Wells Fargo that I have put here, you can see they're charging $8. GigPay also charges their own deposit fee and takes out $10 out of this $492. And then at the end of the day, you are left with, sorry, GigPay takes 2.04% of what you have there. So at the end of the day, you are left with let's just do the calculation. 2.04 divided by 100 times 492. 2.04 divided by 100 times 492. That's 10.0. Yeah, 10.0368. 10.0368. So to know how much you get into your GigPay, it will be 492 minus 10.0368. 492 minus, sorry, 492 minus 10.0368, we have 481.9. So let's just say 482. So what gets into your GigPay will be 482, and you now finally have 482 here. All you just have to do is now convert the funds, your GigPay to your Naira. 482, and mind you, this is just to convert the funds to Naira. In this GigPay, I don't have any Naira account attached, so I will not be able to test the sending from your USD balance straight into your Naira account. This just converts the money for you, and then you now have this amount in your Naira balance in the GigPay. So you still have to now send from your Naira balance to your local Naira account, and they would also charge you for that. But let's just leave it at this 725410. I guess that is what we should have here. Okay, this was quite lower when I did my calculation because of the exchange rate. So let's just change this to 725410. Payoneer to GigPay 725410, right? And if you notice, I mentioned earlier that the prices might change, or sorry, the amount might change based on the exchange rates, because they can go up at any time and come down at any time. So now we are using Payoneer to RateFi. RateFi is just one app I just decided to add for the day, and this is currently their exchange rate 1467.61. So to use RateFi and the last platform, which is our service, the option here is sending from your Payoneer account to another Payoneer account, to a recipient Payoneer account. And to be eligible for this service, you have to, I think, initially you have to have earned 500, and by earned I mean worked for a company or a business and they paid you, not just a friend or family sending you money to your Payoneer. You have to have earned at least 500, but then recently they changed it to $2,000, and also their Payoneer to Payoneer transfer used to be free. But recently, they also added a $3 fee for every transaction. So if you're sending $50, if you're sending $200, if you're sending $5,000, $1,000, $500, you have to pay that $3 for every transaction from a Payoneer to another Payoneer, right? So now, if you're using the RateFi option, let's assume you have already qualified for this service, which is the pay to a recipient's Payoneer account. You just click on that, and then it takes you to the page where you now input all the details that you need to. So here I'll be using the email of someone I have used before, just for example, and select for my USD balance. I'm also paying to the person's USD balance. So I'm paying to the person's USD balance, and the amount is 500, which is our base pay. Now notice that Payoneer charges $3 and the person gets $497. Like I mentioned, irrespective of the amounts, the fee is $3. For $100 is still $3. So I would just say the higher the better for you. For $1,000 is also $3.997. So in this case, $500, we have 497 sent to this person from RateFi. So 497 times 1467.61. 497 times 1467.61 equals 729,402.17. I guess that's what we have here. 729,402.17. That's for RateFi, Payoneer to Payoneer. The only charges you're paying is $3, and RateFi also takes their charges. I'm not sure they take their charges, but definitely you can see that their rate is lowest, and it's definitely not going to pay you. And then the next one will now be the last one, which is the most important one for today. Our services, like I mentioned, we use the Payoneer to Payoneer option, and just like you did before, all you have to do is to send $500, since that's our base amount, and what they'll be sending to also be $497. But in this case, Payoneer would usually charge, let's just go back and make a quick recap on this. Payoneer would usually charge $1.60 for every $100 that you send. Sorry, let's click on this. So let me just show you a quick example of what I'm trying to say here. So I selected my USD to my USD account, my USD balance in USD account, and click on 500. Now you see that Payoneer charges me $8 for this. 1 second. So now you see that Payoneer charges me $8 for this. That's $1.60 for every $100. But in our case, what we charge is 0.8 US dollars. That's half of what Payoneer would charge for every $100 above $400. Let's say you want to send $300. Let's say you are sending $500 in this case. We will be charging $0.8 for every $100. That is 0.8 times 5, since it's 500, will be $4. So in this case, we are charging you $4 instead of $8 that Payoneer would charge you, plus the $3 for the Payoneer to Payoneer fee. And then, since we are sending $500, we'll be charging 0.8. But for every 100, if you are sending anything below $400, that's $100, 200, 300, we'll be charging $1 for every $100. So let's say a person is sending $300. That case, we'll be charging $1 for each $100, which is going to be $3, and then including the $3 for Payoneer to Payoneer. So in this case, you send us you send us 500 if it's Payoneer to Payoneer. Let's just go back quickly and see. I didn't want this to take much time, so let's just go quickly and see what we have here. Payoneer to Payoneer takes you to the page. I use the same guy I've used before. USD balance, this also will change to USD balance, and amount to pay will be 500. So you send us $500, we get $497, and like I mentioned, $0.8 for every $100. We now get $4 fee, and we take that out of this $497. What you would have left to be $493. So your receiving amount to be $493. And since we agreed on using the gray black market exchange rate, which is our highest as compared to GigPay and RateFi, we now come here and click on send money, send to a bank account. So this is we sending the money to you. 493 is the receiving amount, and what do we have here? 736.830.17, and that is what we have here. So as you can see, out of all this, our rate actually is the highest and the less stressful, because within the shortest period of time you've gotten your money already. You don't need to go through the hassles of sending to or converting to pounds or sending to GigPay and having to pay outrageous fees. And this is just for $500. Now imagine you are saving yourself, okay, let's just use 736 and this, and okay, let's just use the one from Gray. 736 and this is about a 12,000. Yeah, this is about a 12,000 Naira difference. Imagine you're saving yourself 12,000 Naira difference on every transaction you do in about 6 months, in about a year. You know how much that would be. So I trust you would know the best option to use for now. And to be able to contact us, I should be leaving my WhatsApp number to my WhatsApp, a link to my WhatsApp number rather. So you could just send me a message, let me know that you are from YouTube and you would like to do business with us. But like I mentioned, to use our services, you need to be eligible for the Payoneer to Payoneer transaction. And to do that, it's a very, very easy step. If you need directions, you could also let me know on WhatsApp and we'll be able to take it from there. And it was really a nice time doing this video. I enjoyed every part of it. And if you want to work with us, like I mentioned, please feel free to send us a message, and we'll see you in my next video. For now, I would just want to say, make the best decision, reach out to us so that you can do business with us, and I'll be more than happy also to do business with you. Bye bye.